Hi, I'm Mr. Siebert, one of the Year 6 teachers at Hayes Primary School, and I'm going to be talking you through the new homework system, Google Classroom. So I'm just going to share my screen. Hoping you can see this now. And I'm just going to share this PowerPoint with you. Google Classroom is an LMS, an online learning management system, and it forms part of a wider kind of long-term plan of the Trust of Schools, which has already involved a significant investment into Google Chromebooks, which we'll be using for computing lessons and for wider curriculum lessons as well. Why are we using Google Classrooms? The kind of main big reason is that it enables us to feedback on learning completed at home. This was something that we knew we needed to work on after the period of lockdown last year, and we do intend to use Google Classroom this year if there's a situation where a year group has to self-isolate because of a positive COVID test. Google Classroom is also going to hopefully improve the ICT skills of teachers, pupils and parents. A lot of pupils were already using computers to complete their homework, and it was quite common for them to be emailing the homework in via the admin account or to bring in memory sticks. And we're trying to be free of memory sticks, and we also think it obviously avoids emailing in homework now. We are also hoping that it incentivizes children to want to do their homework, and that the homework is of a higher standard. So teachers will be able to signpost pupils towards websites, say they're researching a topic, and it also means that teachers can just provide templates just to give a really kind of clear guidance of exactly what is expected. I'm going to log in as a pupil now just to show you how the homework looks from the pupil side. So I'm actually going to sign out of my account. And I'm going to sign in as a Year 6 pupil. The email address consists of first name, second name, and then at hayes-pri.bromley.sch.uk. And the password is going to be 2 words followed by a 2-digit number. This child has logged in already. When your child logs in, they will simply have to accept the terms and conditions and then say they are a pupil, and then it will take them to this page just here. I am using Google Chrome. It is the browser of choice for Google Classrooms, and you can use Google Classrooms on the other browsers, but I don't think it works quite as well. Little bit to talk you through about kind of this page here. On the top right, you have the different Google apps. We have disabled some of them. For example, emails, they may be re-enabled for some computing lessons this year. Chat and Meet are on there, and it may be the case that teachers are using that to communicate with pupils from home at some point this year, so that's why they are there. But your pupil will basically be, your child will be spending the majority of their time in Google Classroom, and then in school they will also be using Google Drive. So here is Google Classroom, here is the class. When your child logs in for the first time, there'll be a little kind of accept button they will have to press, and then once they go inside, the page will look just like this one. So you have at the top stream, classwork and people, and I'll just explain quickly those 3 tabs. So stream is a little bit like a Facebook feed or a Twitter feed. It's not something we're using for homework, but we may be using it at other points this year. People is where you can view all of the children in the class and also the teacher. Like I said, emails have been turned off, so they can't use that function, but they can message the teacher privately if they're struggling with a piece of homework. Classwork is where all of the homework is posted, and you can see here that there is the homework menu. The Year 6 teacher has uploaded the spellings and the books from the reading scheme, because in Year 6 we don't have reading records, and each subject has been given a topic title, and within that is the homework that needs to be completed. I'm going to show you 3 different pieces of homework. I'm going to start with a really simple one. I'm going to start with the speaking and listening homework, which is just here. It appears blue because it's not being completed, and as soon as that's been submitted, it will appear grey. So I click on it, it opens out, and I go on View Assignments. And you can see here that the teacher's just added in a little bit of extra detail. So it says, discuss a controversial issue with a family member or friend. So on the old homework menu, if your child had completed it, they used to have it signed off. And all we're asking now is that if this piece of homework is complete, that they mark it as done. Other pieces of homework where this may be the case, where nothing has been added on, it may be an art piece of homework where your child has been asked to produce a painting or a piece of art, and that's the same. They can simply mark it as done, but it would be nice on those occasions if they could add perhaps a file and a picture of the artwork that they have completed. The second piece of homework that I'd like to show you is going to be PSHE. So I'm going to scroll up, find PSHE, and I'm going to show the Guardian Angel piece of homework. So we are asking the Year 6 pupils to be a guardian angel for somebody for the week. And you'll see here it's slightly different this time. There is a document here that's been created already for this particular pupil. And Archie, in this case, can click there, and you'll see there's a template that has already been set up. And Archie can then start filling in the template. The nice thing about Google Classrooms is that as soon as your child makes any edits, you'll see here it saves all of the edits to the drive. So I could close this down, open it up again, and it's made those changes. This is Google Doc, which is Google's equivalent of Word. There's also an equivalent for Excel called Sheets and PowerPoint called Slides. So there are different applications that your child can use to complete their homework. In this example, once Archie has finished this piece of homework, he can turn it in here, which submits it to the teacher, or he can press the button here and turn it in. This box here, private comments, is where you can message the teacher if you're struggling with a particular piece of homework. And like I say, as soon as this is turned in, the homework on the homework menu then appears grey in colour, and you're then not able to edit the homework until the teacher has sent it back. So the teacher may send it back and say, well done, or they may send it back and say, oh, we'd like a little bit more from this, and then you'll be able to work on your homework again. The third piece of homework that I would like to show you is an English piece of homework. So in Year 6, we're asking the pupils to write a biography about William Shakespeare, because we're watching a play in school in the autumn term. And it says, research William Shakespeare and make notes on key facts from different stages of his life. And you can see here the teacher has already signposted the pupil to 2 different websites that we would recommend. So it's quite a nice feature that we can do that. There isn't a suggested document that the children should use. So to write this biography, we'd be expecting this pupil to add and then either create a new document and type onto it, or add a document from their computer before they submit it. That's the basics of Google Classrooms. So to kind of recap on the main things, try and use Google Chrome where possible. Classwork is where the majority of the well, all of the homework is going to be posted, and the majority of work in school is going to be in Classwork as well. You'll see the homework menu should be posted on there. Everything is blue that needs to be worked on, and it turns grey once it has been submitted. And yeah, we're basically hoping that all the parents are behind this change that we've made and understand the reasons why we're doing it. It may be the case that your child isn't as independent at first, but grows in independence using this system. And yeah, we really hope that your children are really motivated to complete their homework in this way. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. And if anyone has got any questions, please email admin@hayes-pry.bromley.sch.uk. And with any questions, and I will happily answer them. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.